Now, Reverend Rose, considering that I've known you since 1998 and I watched you start the church at Pine Hill on Clay Road, and I saw you with a vision. And from that vision, you started this church, a historic place, not only just a church, but a museum. And this is where we are sitting today. And tell me, what are you doing? I asked Minister Louis Farrakhan the same question in 1991 in Macon, Georgia. What are you doing to ensure that after you leave this earth, to ensure that this will continue, this church, your dream, and this museum?
George, I will be 75 years old on tomorrow, and on Saturday at 6 o'clock, this church is sponsoring what they call a celebrity roast. I was asked several weeks ago what my greatest fear was, and I will say it to you. My greatest fear is that when Floyd Rose is gone, this church will become just another church where people are made to feel good on Sunday morning about feeling bad on Saturday night, and then they're no better off on Monday morning. I fear that all of this museum that starts when we were kings and queens in Africa, and up through 246 years of brutal slavery, through another 100 years of depressing segregation, through the Renaissance, through the Civil Rights Movement, and on to the election of Barack Obama. I just fear that that will be forgotten. And that hurts more than anything else. I love this church, I love this community, and I love black people. And you might recall that when I was first asked to lead the community, in fact, it's what happened because we didn't have the People's Tribunal at that time. And I was nominated to be a leader. I said then, as I would say now, that there are three things that you ought to know about me. One is that I love black people. I would never do anything that I think will hurt the cause of black people in this country. And I'm not scared of white people. And the third thing I said was that if I catch you snitching, I'm going to tell it. Period. And the fourth thing was that any money that I ever been involved with is going to be counted and accounted for, period. I have not veered from that.
My beautiful brother, I want to thank you for all the work that you have done. And I told you when you started out in 98, I believe it was, that I will stand by you, and I intend to stay with you in the struggle for our people. I took some valuable words and lessons from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan years ago, in the 70s to be exact. And he said to me, you can do something better than downing another black person, considering all that we have been through. Thank you, my beautiful brother. May God bless you. You have a legacy to leave. I hope that it is carried on. And in conclusion, I say this to you as I said to Minister Louis Farrakhan in Macon. It seems as if though, as it was with Elijah Muhammad and many others, it's hard for us to find somebody to carry on what God have inspired and instilled upon us. So I told Minister Farrakhan, I'm telling you, maybe we'll have to wait until God deposited something within others that he has deposited in the leaders that he put before us for the betterment of man and mankind. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
This is the Ghetto Free Press, KYRC, which means Know Your Rights campaign. We do this because we believe in your right to know. the people in Valdosta, Liles County, in the state of Georgia, should not be left deaf, dumb, and blind to the times and unable to make intelligent decisions based on facts. Bye-bye. We go.